How does constant remembrance of Guru transform the disciple? How does the constant remembrance of Guru transform the disciple? I have a Guru. He has got 24 Gurus himself. Dattatreya has got 24 Gurus. The last Guru of his, 24th one, is a small worm, tiny worm. This tiny worm is caught inside his house and he watches that creature outside. That creature with the big wings, and he's scared. This worm inside is scared of that creature. And he keeps on dreaming about that person again and again and again. He keeps on looking at it. Oh my God, what is he going to do? He's going to eat me up. What I'm going to do? Blah, blah. All those thoughts are going on in the mind of this small worm. 24/7, this worm thinks of that creature. A few days later, this worm transforms itself into that big creature. This is the Guru of my Guru. What does this example tell you? Whatever you think of, whatever you keep in your mind, 24/7, 365 days in a year, that object you become. You get transformed into that object. So, the constant remembrance of your Guru will transform you into that person. The reason why people say think of God when you are dying. Take the name of the Lord. Isn't that what they are saying? Why do they say? Some places they say take the name of Shiva. Some places they say take the name of Krishna. Some places they say take the name of Ram. Something or the other. They'll say keep on saying Krishna, 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 Ram, 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 Ram. Whatever name that you keep on taking again and again and again and again. And when you are dying, your last thought, the last juncture, the moment you let your life out of that body, or when you are discarding the body, whatever thought that remains with you is the object that you will achieve. There are a couple of examples in great stories like Ramayana and Mahabharata. When Ravana was dying, what was he saying? He was taking the name of Ram constantly. You might be a great person or a villainous character, or you could be anybody. Taking the name of that individual can take you to that person only. Imagine you taking the name of your son when you are dying. I wish my son was over here. I wanted to see him last before I died. You see, all these kind of situations are happening in this world. You understand? Or somebody is dying and the person keeps on calling out to someone and say, oh, I wish he was there, I wish she was there, I wish that one was there. That person has tied his life to that person, the other person, continuously. Why would you want to do that? When you take the name of the Lord, you will go to that Lord only. So Ravana, when he took the name of Ram, in the last scene of the war, Ravana's spirit soul leaves his body and enters at the feet of Sri Ram and enters into his being. This is the end of Ravana. So didn't Ravana achieve Sri Ram? 100%. He was doing what he was supposed to do. But taking the name of God, even in anger, even in jealousy, even in goodness, you will still attain him. So taking the name of the Guru and constantly remembering him, you will be able to attain him. So the disciple gets transformed into that Guru. Got it? So it is such a beautiful thing. Wouldn't you like to become like him? Exactly. Then the Guru and the Shishya become one. And then there is no leaving them apart. They cannot get apart. They have merged into each other. That is the reason why remembering the name of the Guru constantly will make you transform from a disciple into the Guru himself. You become the Guru.